Hey traders, June 9th, Asian Open. Looking at today, it was basically another trend trade day. After the Open, you had the rinse, and then it was just a trend trade day most of the day. It's higher lows all the way up until the close, and then yeah, we're still in a massive bull trend trade market. Not much else to say. We are reaching those levels where people are like, where do we go from here? But we did manage to break out above 50. We're holding above 6,000 now for several days now, and there's just no volatility. We've got one, two, three, four. So everybody's just pretty much got a tight stop, almost just below Friday's low of 59.91. And if we do get any rinse, everyone's going to be looking at the 8, the buy zone down here, 1, 2, 3, 4. It would be a rinse of the 5-day balance, 59, 26, 27 area. And then if we get a volatility rinse of, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days, like a weekly, 7, 8, 9, could be even like up to a 10-day balance rinse. After this goes up a few more days, then it could be, by the 20 again. But I mean, this has clearly just been, 2 months of after the noise, and we're just back to what the market does most of the time, which is pretty low volatility and just buy the dip, and you know just keeps going up. So that 20 moving average for the 60, it'll break below it, but then it kind of just sits on it for 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 days in a row. It can't even get below the 60-20. So there's really just buy the dip and keep buying the dip. There will be some volatility shakeouts, but just know those they're going to come on. The 120 minute hasn't even got below the 20. It's just been a buy the dip on a 4 hour. I mean, it's just stuck to the 4.8. Wow, I haven't looked at that in a while. That's pretty amazing. So if this was like a 2-minute chart, which they all look the same as far as when they're stuck to moving averages like this, but this is just holding that 2.8. So again, coming back to those rinses, you've got that 59.94, 93 down here, which is going to go up a little bit. We're basically holding that 6,000 strongly. So the market wants to go higher. It wants to take out all-time highs. Will there be a rinse out? Probably, but at the same time, it will go because we had that massive volatility, but is the market going to end in the red this year? Well, it's flat right now, maybe tiny bit up, but think about how the year's going to end. Are we going to end in the red or the green? Do you think it's going to be red? Well, that would be like below the level we're kind of at right now. If it's going to be green, it means there's, I mean, are we going to make at least 3% this year, which means we're going to go to new all-time highs, which means that the bias is always to the long. Always. Always, 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 always to the long. So trade that bias. That's it. Trade them well.